Presented by AJ and T.
I thought you were going to say by Crown Royal.
By Kaloon 28, I mean.
All right. Yeah, this is Unfocused, the podcast about anime, comics, video games, movies, card games. And this is episode 343. 343 is, what's this guy's name?
Baltoy?
Is that it? Baltoy?
Baltoy, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's about that guy.
He's the dreidel Pokemon.
I'll give you another guess.
I don't know.
I mean, he kind of looks like that. He's the clay doll Pokemon. But I didn't know he was a doll. Like, what is he?
I mean,
What the fuck does he
Baltoy doll, you know?
Why is he psychic then? Why wouldn't he just be ground?
He's not. Oh, is he not ground or rock?
Oh, he's ground psychic.
Okay, I was gonna say he should be ground psychic. I don't remember that.
Yeah, ground.
Well,
psychic.
I guess his evolution is kind of psychic-like, for sure.
I guess he looks kind of meditative. Whatever, I'll let it go.
I mean, he is levitating, and you
Facts.
can't levitate without meditating. So
Oh shit, is that how that works?
I think so, or is it that you can't meditate without levitating?
Well, that's definitely not true because I think more people will be flying then.
Anyways.
All right, so Unfocused. Usually we kick it off with some of our weeks, but before that, you can find us on Twitter at Unfocused28. You can email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com if you want to ask questions, things you want us to talk about.
We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28, the home to a bunch of random stuff we do, including this podcast.
That's every Wednesday, about 7:30 to 8, roughly around that time we start.
Yeah, and then also our YouTube channel, Unfocused Podcast, to watch any just previous episodes that we've had, in case you can't catch it live. Or you can also listen on your way to work or on your commute somewhere through a podcast, through Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or whatever they do now. We're on Spotify. I wonder if that Spotify thing, I should look at that. Does it work?
Watch us on Spotify. Help us
Listen,
out.
it's listening. Yeah, listen.
Watch with your ears.
Yes.
All right, so that being said, we'll tell you a little bit about our Unfocused weeks, like what we've been doing. You want to go first, AJ? Or you want me to go first?
Go for it while I look up Unfocused Podcast.
Digimon. I got the new set I think, was it 1 or 2 days before?
I think you got a day early.
I got it a day before it came out. And it was cool because I only needed one card. I just needed 3 copies of that one card, and I got that. And, I ended up moving my deck around, and it's cool. I just got blue-green now. I don't need blue-green-red anymore.
We're on Spotify.
Yeah, that looks really official. I love that.
Look how official.
We have such a good logo, man. I really got to compliment you on the logo. I like it.
Cool. Thank you.
The what do you call it?
I don't know. The atmosphere.
No. The fucking the thing.
The
The arcade machine. Yeah. Jesus,
yeah.
what's wrong with me? Getting old. But anyway, so yeah, what were we saying?
We're
Digimon.
badass, and we got badass art.
Digimon. I'm straight blue-green now. I don't need any red anymore, except for the 2 cards that ignore the color anyway. So now I got those. Otherwise, finished Obi-Wan. Watched the new Miss Marvel. We'll talk about both of those later. I've been watching Superman and Lois, I should say. Almost done. I got like 2.
Not getting confused with Lois and Clark.
Yeah, exactly. They named it after it on purpose, but yeah, don't confuse them because they are different. But yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's been good. I think that's about all I've been doing. I sadly haven't had time for KOF or Splatoon lately. Maybe I'll play some today.
I was on Twitch earlier today. I was watching some random channels, and Splatoon came up as a recommended. There's like 200 different people, or at least 200 viewers watching Splatoon matches that people were streaming. There's a few handful there, and then I was like, I just peeked in one real quick, see what they were doing, and kind of made me want to play again.
Yeah.
You ever had that feeling where like you want to play?
Yeah, I do.
But you don't.
I do. Yes. This whole week, that's what it kind of was. I just chose not to because I'm just gonna sleep. But I'm like, I'm gonna start playing again soon. I think that covers everything. Splatoon. I didn't get to play that. Just Digimon. I guess that's the main thing I've been putting the extra time into. Oh, I started watching this movie called Caveat. It's a horror movie. It's just fucking creepy. I'm not done with it yet, but that show was fucking creepy. I saw this movie called Mad God. It was a stop animation movie. But it was a horror.
I think you mentioned something like that last week.
Did it take them like 10 years to make that shit?
Oh,
like
I don't
15
doubt
years?
it, actually.
Because they put out a bunch
motion,
of
yeah.
They put out a bunch of shorts online first, and then those shorts end up being part of the movie, like when they made the whole movie and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been building that shit over a long fucking period of time.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Like, just to do like 1 second, it can take you like no faster than like a minute to make 1 second, or maybe half a minute to make 1 second.
Right.
Depending on if you're doing like 60 frames, 30 frames. You're probably gonna do 24 frames because that's what like movie standards are. But maybe they don't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the standard is now for theaters.
I guess they're. Oh yeah, me either. Because there's optional now. Like there's so many options as opposed to back in the day where like. No, it's like this, you know.
Yeah, like the standard used to be like 24 frames per second, I believe.
Yeah, it's. I think it's changed like 3 or 4 times since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. You know, have you ever been to Mochi Nut? Have I told you about this place?
You mentioned it before. I haven't been there yet.
You should go, man. You really like it. Look, here's a real quick clip of the stop animation.
Is that Mochi Nut?
No, that'd be fucking. I'd never go if it looked like.
Yeah,
this.
that's a lot of frames in that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking way too smooth.
It took them 10 years to fucking do this shit, bro.
Okay, no, I can see it now, but still, that's
even
that's
so,
lot, yeah.
it's pretty good, right? Like it's
Yeah.
amazing, actually. Like it moves so smooth compared to most stop animation things I've seen. So Mad God, highly recommend that movie. It's on Shudder if you guys want to watch that. It's a horror streaming service.
Yeah, maybe like I don't think it's like 30 frames, a little under 30. It's probably 24 frames. Thinking about it, maybe. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, and then they mix in a little live action as the movie goes on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool looking, right? So AJ, Unfocused week, go for it.
Yeah. So yeah, Digimon. Oh, I did go to. I went to 2 different tournaments. One was barely a tournament. I went to a My Hero Academia card game, the Universes stuff. A little tournament that was happening Thursday night in Burbank at Emerald Knights. I went there, but I got there late though, so we didn't do a tournament. There was only 4 of us there playing. So I played a quick match with somebody. Had a horrible draw. Like my hand was kind of bad, but every draw from there was just horrible. And the guy's like, "Yeah, your deck's kind of weird. Like it looked like it should work." I'm like, "Dude, it was just bad draws the whole time. Like there's nothing wrong with my deck. I'm pretty sure." He's like, "Yeah, you should have these type of ratios," and my ratio kind of matched what he said. And he's like, "Yeah, dude, I don't know." I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it was just bad draws." Like, yeah, it was just bad.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Digimon has the worst draw rate. I feel like I draw so badly in Digimon.
Yeah, so that happened. So lost that match. And then you did a bunch of trading too, because those guys had a bunch of shit to trade, and I had some shit they wanted to, so we did a lot of trading back and forth, and I got some stuff I was looking for, which is cool. And then I went to a Digimon tournament on Sunday, an actual tournament, which was also crazy because I got there. The tournament's supposed to be like at 1 o'clock. I got there like at 12:45, and there's only 3 other people there. And I walked in, I saw them sitting there, and like, "Yo, you guys playing the Digimon tournament today?" They're like, "Yeah, we are. Fuck yeah, we got 4 people now. Now we can actually do a tournament," because they need 4 people at least to start a tournament, right? I was like, "All right, cool."
AJ thought you were about to clean up and fucking.
Yeah, I thought I was. And then at like when 1 o'clock hit, like fucking 8 more people walked in. I was like, "Oh shit!" That got big really fast. And then yeah, so I didn't clean house like I thought. And it was only 3 rounds, so I only played 3 people. And I guess that's how like standard tournaments go, to keep it, kind of short.
Concise, yeah.
So everyone has like 3 rounds, and then if you are undefeated, you get like the bigger prize, and you kind of just goes from there. And whoever has the most wins throughout those matches. I had no overall wins. I think I won 1 match. My very first match, I won it clean. And then the second match, almost won it, but I helped the guy out because he didn't know what he was doing with his deck.
Jesus, AJ, I can't believe you told the guy how to beat you.
Yeah,
you would have.
I literally told him how to beat me.
Bro, you might have been able to win the whole fucking tournament just from winning that match. Just going forward, you promise me you won't fucking ever do that again.
Yeah, I probably won't do that again.
Please, no, don't promise me, man. I need you to promise me you're never gonna.
I'll
do
let
that
him know
again.
afterwards next time.
Yeah, that's what you do. You tell him later, like,
man, dude, if you would have done this and this, and you had this and you would have won. Oh, I do have that shit in my head. Oh, you fucked up. That's
you could have
bad,
sounded like a boss. You could have sounded like a boss, bro. Instead, you gave him the match.
And then that guy ended up being undefeated in the tournament.
Why did you tell me that part? Don't even tell me that part. Oh, my God.
But I ended up losing to him afterwards, too.
Oh, my God, AJ.
And then my other match, I played, this kid was doing some crazy shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was, like, kind of armor rushing. He just had so many different colors in his deck, and he was just, like, fucking bringing out shit so quickly. And I didn't know what he was doing, and he just fucking started hitting me and shit. I was like, fuck, I can't stop that. I'm like, what the fuck? It was weird.
Wait, what do you mean? You're not describing this deck very
'cause
well. What do you mean?
He had so many different colors in his deck. He had blue, he had black, he had green, he had red. He had every single color. I don't know what the point of his deck was. It was like,
but he won. What do you mean you don't know what the point of his deck is? He beat you with it.
Yeah, he beat me with it.
How did he beat you with it?
He was swarming pretty much. I guess that's how he beat me with it. I was trying to see where his deck was going. Like, what are you gonna do with this shit?
This is like a rainbow swarm or what?
Yeah, it kind of was.
And how was he bringing him out?
He told me it was a because he also had a little bit of Jesmon in there too, which I don't know how Jesmon works.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
either.
Jesmon was a bigger deck from like 2 sets ago. So
I have all the cards to make an expert Jesmon deck. Just by the way, I just never do it.
Yeah, I know I got rid of a lot of that shit.
And then you gave it to me, and I couldn't do it, but
yeah. And then the Sister Mon stuff, yeah, there was that in there. He called it I think it was a Royal Knights deck. I think is what he called it. Because then I noticed because he said something like, oh yeah, I could bring this out because Royal Knights. I'm like, what? That's a Royal Knight. He's like, yeah, look, and it's like, oh, that is a Royal Knight. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a Royal Knights deck.
Should I build that deck finally, AJ, just so we know how to beat it, so we can figure out how to beat it?
I don't know if you want.
I mean, if you fucking cleaned your clock with it, we should learn how to beat it, right?
Yeah, and then I guess if Jesmon's on the field and there's a certain Sister Mon on the field, it's a blocker, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that fucked me up. So yeah, there's little things like that, like, oh, I didn't know that fool did that. Okay, so I'm remembering it now. Slowly, I'm remembering it. The Jesmon was in there, but he had other shit going on at the same time too. So I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but it's fucking working.
Huh.
And then the last guy I played, he's just playing the standard Imperial Dramon green blue deck there, which I've seen it plenty of times. I have it myself too, and it was a close. But the only thing he's doing different is he had an X antibody Omnimon in there.
Jesus.
And since you can DNA Digivolve and have a huge stack of material underneath you, he was able to negate fucking all my attacks at the end. I would have won if it wasn't for that shit.
Damn.
He was just fucking, okay, I'll delete these two to negate that attack. Like, okay, I'll swing with this. I'll negate this. All right, I'm going to freaking Mimi this to bring out this bitch out. All right, I'll fucking X-Sign stop. I was like, fuck, you still have more material. Yeah.
And he could only negate attacks against him, though, right?
Just negate attacks, period, yeah.
Even against security?
Yeah, I was shooting at security. I wasn't aiming for his shit. No, I wasn't going to take down an X-Sign body.
He can negate attacks against security?
He can negate the attack. Period. Doesn't matter where it's going.
Oh, I never thought about that. It could stop it. I thought it was only if it came at him.
No, it's just at. Let me see, because I was reading it too. Like later on when I got home, because I have the X type body, freaking Omnimon. And I was reading it. I was like, fuck yeah, that was crazy with that full stack he had.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
I don't know where it's at. But yeah, so
we'll look into it later. You gotta tell me about that. That's wild.
And then I fucked up even more because I did get one free booster pack for participating. I was like, cool. Oh, I also got like a promo tournament pack thing. I pulled out a Hollow Chimeramon out of it, so that's cool. But the pack, I wanted New Awakening, the new set, and I don't know why I was like, yeah, give me the next adventure. And I was like, I got the pack, and I opened it. I was like, why does this shit look familiar? And I'm like, new adventure. This is new, right? I was like, no, wait, what the fuck?
Why didn't you just AJ?
So I was like, oh well, whatever. Like I wasn't looking for anything specific, anyways. Maybe I should have just got one of the new packs, right? The new set.
Yeah, well, not the newest set. You don't need anything out of that, right? Did you look through all my stuff on that? Like, you don't need anything out of that stuff.
Yeah, I was looking through it. Nothing that can help me, but like I was reading through some of the purple stuff. The purple stuff looks kind of cool.
The purple stuff's a little more flexible than almost all the other colors.
Yeah, all the other colors, like they have their own little set that they're doing there. Like they all synergize with each other. I don't feel like any of that's gonna fit.
Except for that badass Leomon. That shit's dope in any blue fucking deck. I'm so sad I don't have room to put it in my deck right now.
Yeah, I wanted to know
Leomon's dope.
if I can do anything with that too, because the Leomon is pretty good.
I got 2 of them.
But here's what Omnimon X antibody says: when opponent's turn. When your opponent's Digimon attacks, you may cast 2 of this Digimon's evolution cards to end the attack. Just end the attack.
Wow.
So it doesn't say where it's going or if it attacks you. So that's crazy.
What a bitch. That's wild.
And then aside from that, those card matches and stuff, I also got some new games. I downloaded the new Sonic Origins.
I heard the creator's not happy with that game.
Which is one of my stories.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
That we'll get into for sure. But one thing that we're talking about previously, why is Yu Yu Hakusho playing back there?
Why can't it be?
I don't know. You hear the music too?
Oh shit, I do.
Why is that playing? Oh, I know why it's playing because
Poltergeist report, bro. Creepy shit.
Because this is that one time where we did the whatchamacallit. Okay, shut the fuck up. When we did that new thing we were doing. Anyways.
What was that?
So this game, can you hear the music in this? Yeah. So let's complain about the music real quick. Can I do that? Because they introduce, okay, so the whole rumor is true. It's kind of been
like debated whether the Michael Jackson thing.
So Michael Jackson did help Sega. Technically, he wasn't really him.
It was Quincy Jones, right?
No, I don't think it was Quincy either. But I think he kind of walked in there, was like, okay, what you guys working on? And he didn't like the way it sounded, but he put his input on a couple of things, and he's like, wait, is this how the game's gonna sound? I remember someone saying that he didn't like the way the game made music. He just, because it's a Genesis. It's like a Genesis. It's like chiptune stuff, right? And he wasn't really feeling it, so he kind of walked out on it, but he still let everything stay there, whatever, right? And I didn't realize how many songs there were that he was involved in. I thought it was only like maybe 2 or 3. It was more like 4 songs, actually, which is crazy. And they're all from Sonic 3. So not from Sonic and Knuckles. It's all from Sonic 3. There's like 4 tracks, actually. So
Sonic and Knuckles is not Sonic 3?
There's Sonic... Sonic and Knuckles is like Sonic 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Sonic 3, and then Sonic and Knuckles came out, separate game. But you can, put them together, and it makes one big game. But it kind of continues the story, though. But here's like one of the new tracks, though. This is Carnival Night. If anyone knows Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 3, this is Carnival Nights. I should have prepared like the original tracks thinking about it now so you can hear the difference. It sounds nothing like Carnival Nights. It's not as hyped as Carnival Nights was.
It sounds nothing like... I think I know what Carnival Nights sounds like, and I haven't even played that game, but I think I know what it sounds like because they've like remade it and stuff. Yeah. And I don't think... Yeah, this sounds like way different tone and everything.
One of the cooler songs, though, is Ice Cap Zone. This is the new Ice Cap song. It doesn't even sound like Sonic 3 music either to me. This sounds more like Game Gear music to me. Let's go to a cool Sonic 3 song real quick. You can kind of hear the life in there. Listen to this shit. This has some shit going on in it, right? This sound this track itself sounds alive. This sounds more full, right?
Yeah.
Compared to the other two, and he's like the remix of that. Look at this shit. This track gets down too. And these are Hydro City tracks. So I feel like the life in these new songs are just like not really there. However, I did play the actual game with these tracks. It's just kind of there now. I don't dislike it as I'm playing the game, but it's not as like hype as it used to be. I haven't played through this one yet. The one track that I didn't think was gonna be removed is Launch Base, the last level in Sonic 3. But apparently, I guess that was a Michael Jackson track too, because this is the new Launch Base song.
Our boy Kay just sent me an interesting update on this whole thing. This updated not long ago, right? And he says that the creator of Sonic says, I feel like I'm being misunderstood a lot. Probably because I don't speak English and I'm using a translation tool. So I think that he's saying that we may not be fully understanding what he's saying about how this Michael Jackson thing went down.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta read more, but that's what I'm just reading right here. He did work on the original Sonic 3 soundtrack, but
maybe we just need you to go interview him in Japanese, and then you can come back and translate.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look into this. I have to really look into this shit. This is crazy.
But yeah, that's a preview of some of the tracks they added to replace the older stuff. Even the credits, the end credits, is also redone too, because I guess that was a little influence on Michael Jackson stuff. I think they also played some because it's a whole melody and they play a little bit of every track, every zone, and I'm guessing they took them out and replaced it with some new shit too. So
apparently he also tweeted, "Oh my God, the music for Sonic 3 has changed, even though Sega officially uses Michael Jackson's music."
What? That's what he said.
I mean, maybe that's what he's saying.
Maybe
being
that's
misunderstood.
maybe that's just the wrong translation.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's saying is being misunderstood. I don't know. I really got to look into this more, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the... Well, anyways, aside from that, there's more stuff to talk about that we'll get into later on about the game and everything. And I'll kind of talk about some of that stuff when I get to it. But I did play, just a couple of levels. I played a little bit of Sonic 2. I played a lot of Sonic 3, actually. Played a little bit of Sonic 1 just to get a feel for it. Yeah, it feels the same for the most part, too. And I played classic mode, so it should be everything I remember except for the music. There's a new story mode, and I heard that story mode kind of puts you through all the games, like just nonstop. You play Sonic 1, you go to Sonic 2, you go to Sonic 3, just all back to back. So I want to, and it's also, this is the version that's supposed to be upgraded as well with the slightly better graphics and all that too. And I want to say that, and I want to stream it. So I might go ahead and start streaming that. I don't know if I have time on Sunday, maybe I'll do it on Sunday, maybe next Wednesday before the show or something like that. Or if I'm, off of work early this week, I'll try to do it. But I definitely want to try to stream that as much as possible and have like a quick little series, and I'll try to beat all of it. And how many streams I need for that shit, I'll try to beat all of it and through 3 or 4 streams, maybe just one. Maybe I'm just that badass. I don't know. Anyways, the other game I got is the Capcom Fighting Collection. This is the collection that has all the Darkstalkers games. It has Red Earth. It has Gem Fighters and Super Puzzle Fighter.
Vampire Slayer, right?
Yeah.
Vampire Savior?
Yeah, all the Darkstalkers. So Vampire Savior and whatever the other names of the games are. I didn't get to play a lot of it. But one thing I liked about it right away is that you can choose between American, US, and Japanese versions of each game. And when you switch between the two, the names of the things the names change too. I didn't know.
Yeah, the game. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it's called like Night Warriors in Japan, and then out here we got it as something different, or vice versa. I forgot which way it went. Even Red Earth was called something different in Japan, which is, I forgot what it was, but it was something weird. But that's pretty cool. And then I did play some Puzzle Fighter for a little bit though. It's Puzzle Fighter.
Is that the one where that's the actual puzzle game?
It's a puzzle game, yeah.
Okay.
That's not Gem Fighter. Gem Fighter is when you are the chibi characters and playing an actual fighting game with a bunch of random shit going on at the same time. So yeah, I want to play more of that when I get a chance, but I did pick up that as well. And I think that's about it, aside from watching Miss Marvel and what should we call it? Obi-Wan.
Warzard.
Warzard, yeah.
That was the original name of Red Earth in Japan. I don't know why.
Me neither. Warzard.
Maybe Roar. Maybe it was supposed to be Roar.
Well, it's War, yeah. Like war. But then Zard. What's a Zard?
I don't know, man. Like a lizard? I don't know. That's weird. All right. So, with that being said, should we go into some reviews?
Yeah. Whatever we did last, we're going to do that first. How's that sound? Last is Miss Marvel.
Okay, so we're doing Miss Marvel.
So this is spoiler topics. If you are not in the loop with, in this case, Miss Marvel, you want to dip out for a sec.
Yeah, we're reviewing episode 5, right?
4 of Miss Marvel.
Yeah, so that means,
Spoiler alert, hear the music in the background. We're on the thing, so if you want to just mute yourself and pop back in real quick, hear the music, we're on the topic. You see the spoiler alert up top, we're on the topic.
Yeah, once the red disappears, you can start listening.
There's no more music in the background, and yeah, we're good.
So, Miss Marvel, let's talk about just how everything is kind of playing out in it. I think it's really cool, man. I like what they're doing with it. I thought it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't have too much opinion really, because again, I'm just brand new to Miss Marvel altogether, Kamala Khan and everything. So I'm just going along for the ride.
You can have an opinion. What do you think so far?
I like it all so far. It's been dope. Right now, she went ahead and went back to Pakistan, right? That's how she at?
No, Karachi.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know where that is.
But yeah, that's in Pakistan.
It's in Pakistan.
Yeah, it's in Pakistan. Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, she's there now to talk to her grandmother and stuff like that. I don't know, just the whole dynamic. And it's funny when you see the grandma, and then she sees her daughter, which is Kamala's mom, and she's kind of like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Kind of the same way that, Kamala's mom's talking to her,
And she gets mad at her for that, even though Kamala, she does the same thing to Kamala, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Weird. So I like that kind of dynamic going on there. We got this new dude that popped through This Pakistani ninja.
In the comics, he's called the Red Dagger.
The Red Dagger.
But I think in this show, that's the name of the organization he works for, right? The Red
I think
Daggers?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got this new dude. We got someone else who's in the loop about where the bracelet came from, the bangle.
Oh yeah, that's right, the grandma.
No, not the grandma, but the other dude in the Red Dagger.
Oh yeah, the guy in the Red Daggers.
He knows
the leader of the Red
on.
Daggers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows exactly what's going on with it. She even
crazy.
trained a little bit with her shit.
Yeah. And then the clandestines, which they know about the clandestines too, which is crazy. And then they kind of broke out of whoever had them locked up, damage control or whatever.
Yeah, clandestines are assholes. Seems like. Man, something about that aunt, the great aunt or whatever, like her Aisha or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Damn, she got really evil looking eyes, man. The actress is too good. She looks
so,
fucking evil and scary. I'm like, damn, you didn't even transform into anything. That's just your face. Like, that's scary,
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they were in Supermax. Is Supermax that easy to get out of?
I guess so.
They didn't even really use any superpowers to do anything.
Right? No, they didn't.
The
Yeah, just kind of did a couple of backflips and stuff, and they got out.
I'm like, we have Supermax here. You know what I mean? Is it that easy to get out of? Really? Like,
We should probably test that, like put an MMA fighter
in Supermax and see if they can get out.
They can get out, yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. They probably should have already done that, as a matter of fact, before they before they made the prison.
Before they call it the Supermax, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's only Supermax if MMA fighters can't get out.
Also, why the fuck are they going to Supermax with regular criminals and not going to the raft?
Because they don't know yet. Maybe they don't know how crazy they are.
They seen what the motherfuckers are doing, right? That's why damage control was there, because they were super powered.
I guess. Maybe they don't know how super they are. Is the raft all good? Maybe the raft is full. I don't know.
Oh, maybe the raft is full. There's a lot of crazy shit that's happened since then. Maybe the raft is full.
Maybe, yeah.
Abomination's still there, right?
Maybe that was like the transfer point, They had to be there, and then eventually they get transferred to the raft, because they got to get a helicopter or a boat or some shit.
Yeah.
This should take place after the snap, right? When everyone's back after Endgame.
Yeah, everyone's back, yeah.
All right. So, I don't know. Maybe there's an issue with that. I don't know. That's a good question, though. Right. I was kind of wondering that, too.
What else was cool? I like the music. I like little things about this. Oh, that's a big thing from the comics is that Miss Marvel can't handle spicy food, like real Indian spicy, or Pakistani spicy food. And they always had to tone it down to what they consider white people spicy,
Yeah.
Like for her, Like,
right.
That's funny.
That was funny. I like that, too. I'm surprised that she couldn't handle the spice, because she was like sweating after eating that little piece of whatever she ate in the beginning.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
All right. And later on when she's eating that other food, she's like, is it spicy?
Yeah.
That's like a thing for her. She don't like that shit.
Reason over here trying to challenge me to Soul Calibur 1.
No, man. That game
Fightcade.
is whack. I tried to play that game a couple times. That game is lame. Soul Blade or Soul Calibur? What are we talking about? Soul Blade or Soul Calibur?
He said Calibur, so he's probably talking about Calibur.
Okay, it's not Soul Blade. Okay. Well, Soul Calibur 1, that game's slow, bro. It's hard to play.
Get me on 2. That's the other thing I did for my Unfocused.
2?
I played some Tekken with Reason.
Oh, yeah, he's really good, I heard.
Yeah, no, he's good. So I didn't get any wins with anybody playing him. Every time I play 2, I'm fucking sluggish and shit, and then as I play more, I start remembering shit. I was like, okay, I'm fucking in the groove again. Because every time I play Tekken, it's after months of playing. Anyways.
Well, yeah, back to Miss Marvel.
Marvel.
Yo, where do you think the second Negaband is?
I don't know.
Because they gotta find this. I mean, maybe they don't find it in this show, but I'm imagining they have to find it in this show.
Is there a second one though? You think there is?
Well, yeah, they've only said it in 3 different episodes. There's another one. Remember, they say you need both to get off the planet or to get back to their world or whatever.
I don't know where it is. Maybe you think the clandestines already have it? Maybe.
No, because they. Well, I mean, I don't think so. They seem to. Maybe, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they do have it.
Maybe they do have it,
yeah.
And that's why they want the last one.
Maybe that's true. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. We haven't seen it, but that doesn't mean they don't have it.
Because why try to get it from Kamala right away when they could be like, hey, join us. Let's go find a second one. That'd be dope. Rather than give me this shit so I can get back home right now. So maybe they have it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kay was saying I was hoping Kamala would have seen Aisha's at the end of the episode.
Oh, in the past? You mean in the past?
Her grandma, right? Or great grandma. Yeah,
yeah, that was a weird place to end the episode for real. Like, you took her back to the past. Like, it seems kind of annoying. I agree.
Yeah, they're right in the middle of a fight too, right?
Yeah, and then she got taken into the past.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's probably why she needs to go back, because she needs to understand stuff before she fucking fights them for real, you know?
Right.
And you know, anime logic, they always got to take an episode for them to understand themselves, and they come out like more powerful and shit for no reason.
True.
So they got to do that, you know?
Yeah, so that's how that episode ended, is them at the train station in the past. She didn't see anyone yet, but you kind of saw how crazy the whole situation of, what they call it? The partition.
Partition.
Yeah. So got to see the craziness of all that. People just hopping on trains wherever they can, literally wherever they can.
Safely. Yeah, that's scary, man. That's sad.
That's kind of crazy out there. Maybe she'll find out where the other Bengal is in this flashback she's having right now.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we need it.
They killed like 2 of the Yeah, did 2 of them actually die?
I think like at least one of them.
At least
died,
one,
for
yeah.
Sure, yeah, because she made a big deal out of it. She's like, whatever. I mean, I don't know his name, but yeah. Yeah.
And then Homeboy died too, the Red Dagger fool who knew everything.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Oh, well, so explain or help me understand like what they were talking about with, you know, the 2 kind of dimensions, the Nord dimension or whatever. And
so it seems like they want to bring their dimension here by putting it on top of our dimension, basically, just destroying our shit, I'm assuming.
So is this
like an incursion?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. So it's like an incursion.
I think they might be trying to cause one, and yeah, I think that could be a thing. I was thinking about that too. Like, does that have an incursion, or would that count as an incursion?
Right.
Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe it's some type of baby incursion, because they said like if they were able to do this, then all their people will like now exist in our. He says some shit like that, right?
Yeah, they would exist in our place, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know, man. There's some.
That sounds like an incursion to me. If
yeah,
I ever heard one.
Yeah, for sure. That's literally what happens in the comics. Like, your world's colliding because they exist in the same place. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we'll have to see where they go with that. But I'm guessing so. I feel like everything's got to be going the same place. Also, you know, we didn't talk about last episode. The hand that they got the band off of in the flashback was blue.
Yeah, it was
a Kree.
Yeah, I think we did mention that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That could be a nod to Captain Marvel, because back in the day, they gave the Supreme Intelligence, you know, that computer system, gave the Negabands to Captain Marvel. In Marvel, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's it. Also, I wonder if this could be connected to the 10 rings, because in the flashback, they're standing on a 10 ring symbol. Rings. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so
I didn't notice that until I saw like a flashback type of thing. I was like, oh shit, 10 ring symbol is there.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that means. 10 rings. So Shang-Chi, Mandarin
would have been around when they were there, because he's old as shit.
And he has the 10 rings. Maybe he was.
But he doesn't really have 10 rings. He has like
the bracelets, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So maybe he thought that was one of the bracelets. He fucking found this shit. He's like, wait, this doesn't match this set. He's like, fuck it.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't need this shit.
Or maybe he came across it. Maybe it was calling to him. He came to it. He's like, I can't use this.
Or maybe they're both the same technology, and the Kree have been trying to harness it.
Maybe the 10 Rings stole it. So the dude from the 10 Rings, that the Mandarin dude, he's been around forever, right? Like
Wenwu.
Yeah, Wenwu. Yeah. Like, wasn't he supposedly the actual Genghis Khan or some shit like that?
Yeah, that was basically him.
So he's been around forever.
Yeah.
How many thousands of years is that? Hundreds, maybe?
I think that's a few hundred. Yeah,
few
like
hundreds?
500, 600. That's a lot.
Okay. So maybe not long enough to be older than the items itself.
No, it can't be, because they say it's older than the Kree, and the Kree is like thousands of years older than maybe 100, 1,000 years older than Earth, because they're like super advanced.
I don't know. Maybe it is Kree technology. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out.
The Kree do like to flex, so I could see it. All right. That being said, I think that's pretty much it, right?
What do you think? So now that we're thinking this may be a whole incursion thing, what do you think the chances are like they survive after Miss Marvel's over, the clandestine people, but they're still trying to get out to the Bengal, but they just go back and regroup or something, right? And then later on they come back, maybe they meet freaking like Dr.Doom or some shit, or whatever the whole incursions happen, whatever the Secret War is all about. Maybe they are kind of assisting in that in the future.
If they don't all die, maybe I could see that.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't want to tell you too much about what it's like. We'll talk more about Secret Wars later. But yeah, that's
some other time. Yeah. It's not an appropriate time right now.
It's not. We'll be here forever. All right. I guess that's it for Miss Marvel.
All right, Miss Marvel, spoiler over.
Obi-Wan Kenobi now, right?
All right, Kenobi.
Oh, that's what the show's called. That's right.
Yeah.
I always get confused.
Or was it called Obi-Wan Kenobi?
I don't know, man. I got confused.
We're doing Kenobi.
I think it's Kenobi.
Yeah, we're doing episode 5 and 6 now. Spoiler topic. We're moving on, guys. Welcome.
So, we saw the ending. Man, I don't think this show deserved all the hate it got initially. This show's really fucking good.
I think it started off as people hating.
I mean, there were some shitty things about it here and there at the beginning, but people have been hating the whole way through almost.
The whole, really?
Yeah, man.
Because also, like, what Moon Knight was like that too. Everyone hated the first episode, but I think everyone kind of shut up afterwards, right?
Yeah, for Moon Knight, people did shut up. But with Obi-Wan, no, man, they had a big fucking running hatred for it. It was so annoying. But, yeah, everything kind of paid off the way I wanted it to. The only thing I don't like is how is that Reva chick alive, man? You got stabbed by Vader twice. Usually a lightsaber stab is game over for almost anybody.
This is true. She did kind of survive a little too long.
And she went straight to Tatooine without being... I was like, bitch, you just gonna get up and, like, go to Tatooine?
Yeah, for reals.
Like, I wouldn't drive to Lancaster after getting shot. I mean, one, you don't want to go to Lancaster. It's dangerous. And two, you just got shot. You should probably go home. I mean, or the doctor, whatever.
She's pretty strong anyway, so maybe that's just proof of how strong she really was.
I don't know, man. She wasn't strong enough not to get that lightsaber in her chest. Vader fucking gave it to her.
Speaking of which, too, she killed that one Inquisitor for the Grand Inquisitor dude, right? And I heard people, I heard people like super upset that happened.
Yeah.
Retconned it right away, guys.
I mean, not even retconned, they just revealed.
Yeah, not even retconned. Like, yeah, I used to fake that shit.
I like that too, because I told you that was the one thing I could understand about the hate, was him having her kill that important character so easily. But yeah, once he walked up, and he took his, like, give me my shit back.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
Took his badge back and everything. Right?
Yeah, give me my shit back, bitch. So, I'm the Inquisitor.
So he survived. So all those haters can shut up now.
It's true. And Reva actually has a story. She was a Padawan, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, those people can shut up too.
Well, that was crazy. And her whole thing, maybe subconsciously, maybe actually, she wanted to get back at Vader, right? So.
No, not subconsciously. That was her plan.
That was her plan the whole time.
Waiting for it the whole time.
I feel like Obi-Wan kind of like led her to that. Like, you probably had this in the back of your mind. You probably actually want to go do it.
No, she was saying.
But she was actually wanting to do it.
Yeah, she was waiting for the moment.
Okay.
She's gonna assassinate
playing the long game. Then.
Yeah, raise her power level up, get close to that motherfucker, and then bam, stab him right in the kisser. Yeah, you know?
Caught him with the front.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, I like her story. That was pretty cool. I like that whole thing.
Yeah. Damn, Aunt Beru wasn't fucking around, huh?
Who?
Luke's Aunt Beru.
Oh.
Remember when he was like, we gotta defend her. Like, use some of these guns. Then she pulled out the fucking big ass tray of guns, and Uncle Ben was like, the fuck?
Wait, it was actual guns too, right? Like actual bullet shit, right?
No,
that was all blasters.
Yeah.
Okay,
they don't have bullets in Star Wars.
They look like actual shotguns. Like, wait a minute, this is actual fucking bullet shit.
Yeah, they don't have bullets in Star Wars, and unlike Dune, it's not explained why they don't use bullets. You know what I mean? Like in Dune, you know why they don't use bullets. Star Wars, you don't know. Like they just don't. Man, we decided, fuck it.
Yeah. It's just technology wasn't worth it.
Lasers are glowing, so
yeah.
Yeah. We like glowing.
Oh, I was gonna say something about somebody too. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so that whole chase at the end, I feel like that was kind of added for her to go all the way back to Tatooine and all that, and go chase down Luke and everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense though. She knew he wanted something, but
yeah,
I thought it was dumb too. I didn't need it. You notice how Luke never got to see her or the lightsaber, so they could make Episode 4 make sense. Like he was up on that ridge, so he never really saw.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I get it, guys. Like I get it. You're trying to skirt around it.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't get that, but yeah. Okay. I see that. Man, there was something else they did that I wanted to question too. I can't remember what it was.
Vader fighting Obi-Wan.
Oh, there we go. Yes. No, not Vader fighting Obi-Wan, but Anakin fighting Obi-Wan. The flashback.
Oh yeah.
You can see the age in what's his name's face.
Man, why the fuck they didn't de-age him?
Right? They're de-aging everyone else.
They're de-aging everybody.
Yeah.
And dude, the one thing that you know is like, you know what's funny is, as old as he looked there, they still didn't make him a master. It's fucked up, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. Wild shit, man.
How about Vader just dropping boulders? Oh yeah, so that's the other thing. So not only is Vader a firebender, as we discovered last week, but he's also an earthbender.
Yeah, man. He dropped.
Or at least Obi was an earthbender. I think
Both
Obi-Wan
of
was
them were.
more. I think Obi-Wan was more of an earthbender than Vader was.
Yeah,
actually.
he had the rocks going. Yeah, that's true. Vader buried Obi-Wan with all that. I was like, Jesus. We kept like throwing shit on him. Remember, like collapsing shit on him. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, jeez. But yeah, then Obi-Wan came through with the earthbending. You know.
I was getting total like Avatar: Last Airbender, the fight between the fucking Fire Lord and Aang at the end.
Yeah.
That the fucking rocks, pillar of rocks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting mad feels from all that.
Yeah, I could see that. It was a good final duel too. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. I saw just enough of the fight I wanted to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like right in the middle too. Yeah, it was good.
I like how they try to use that one moment to justify Obi-Wan sending Luke to kill his father without telling him, where he's like, I killed Anakin Skywalker, not you. He told Obi-Wan. Remember when Vader was like, you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, I felt like Obi-Wan was like, oh, shit. Not my problem then. Okay, I didn't realize it wasn't my fault. Cool, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, it's so funny that was enough to absolve him.
But that also helps me with the other thing I always had issue with is when Obi-Wan, what kind of like says to Luke, it's like, no, Vader killed your father, like.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying.
But now
that's them trying to clean up the fact that Obi-Wan sent Luke to murder his father and didn't tell him. Yeah, all this is trying to make, because fans have figured that out, and there's like a lot of theories. Oh, Obi-Wan's the real villain, and Obi-Wan's the fucking asshole. Like, and Obi-Wan and Yoda like were plotting on Vader, like to have his kid kill him and shit.
That's funny. I never heard that.
It's true though. Like that's what they did, and like I feel like, and my friend sent me a meme, and then Luke was like, "You told me Vader betrayed and murdered my father," and he said he literally said it.
Yeah.
Like that was a new meme. Like I saw, he's like he literally said it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, man. I thought that show was funny. Them trying to go back and clean it up. I don't care. Obi-Wan still sent that motherfucker to kill his dad. I don't care what anybody says. Like,
but technically, if you think about it, in the end, he didn't kill his dad. He kind of killed Vader, right? And it saved his dad in the end, in the very end.
I mean,
did he not?
I mean, I feel like that's what Obi-Wan would say. Like, that's what Obi-Wan would explain what just happened to Luke. With this certain point of view bullshit, like, is that what really happened, or did you send him to kill his dad? Because you told him you have to defeat Vader.
So like, this is their retcon then for that, then, right? This is actual retcon.
This is a real solid retcon. Yeah. Like, okay, it's really, don't look at him as the bad guy. It's not his fault. Like, okay,
he said it himself.
Yeah, it's Vader's fault. But I accept it though. That's acceptable. It makes sense. It was cool. It was really good. I don't think there was much I didn't like outside of the Luke stuff. They really didn't. Luke and Leia was just so shoehorned into this show. We just didn't need Luke and Leia in this show actively at all. I don't
think we needed Luke. I kind of like how in the beginning we saw Luke. I like how it went away from him kind of quickly. Yeah. I was like, oh, cool. Okay, just tease Luke a little bit and let's go on with everything else. Yeah, cool. I like it. But then we came back to Luke. I was like, oh, dude, we really got to go back here. Like, but didn't we get the ending too, though, where, he finally gets to meet him in a way? I was like, okay, fine. The whole Leia thing, I kind of like the whole Leia thing. Yeah. Just to have her around, because now she knows Obi-Wan. So that kind of makes the beginning make sense. Like, okay, she calls him by Obi-Wan because she actually met him as Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that part, but I don't know, a lot of things just feel.
They had their whole adventure and stuff like that. Yes, it is. That's funny. Kay's mentioning too, like the visuals with the broken mask was crazy. He said when he broke Vader's mask and you could see
like half of his face.
Yeah, and
you hear both voices talking. Both James Earl Jones.
I like hearing that too. Like it was both voices kind of mixed together.
That was
so
dope.
because that always kind of bugged me too. It's like why his voice suddenly gets all fucking.
It's a machine,
Yeah, and that makes more sense now. Like, okay, the Vader, the mask is actually changing. He has a literal voice changer in his mask, just like they sold back in the day, right? So, all right, that makes sense. I like that. And Kay is also pointing out the red glow from the lightsaber on Anakin's face and through the broken mask and all that was cool. Yeah, I like that whole thing. I like how you can kind of see, what's his name? the actual actor.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, Hayden. You can actually see his face in it, but kind of mixed in from what we know of Vader.
Yeah, because part of the mask is still there. And
yeah,
shit. Yeah,
and just the way his face is deformed. Because when we see Vader in the future, of course, it looks something like him, like Hayden Christensen.
Right,
and all that, right.
But now we can see him a little bit younger, so you're like, oh, okay, I see.
So yeah,
how it's him.
Exactly. Yeah. So I kind of like how they kind of merged that, kind of blended that a little bit better. So I really like this Obi-Wan thing, just for the whole blending of the Anakin and the Vader, and kind of seeing that whole metamorphosis, because it kind of just ended with Anakin and Hayden Christensen in there, and then we just go straight into Vader, whole new person, looks something like him. It's kind of that blending point right there. So that's one thing I appreciated about the series.
Definitely. Yeah, it had added nice lore to everything. I will say they should have aged Obi-Wan up a little more, because it sounds like it's going to be a rough 10, 15 years.
Right?
Now.
Yeah, exactly. It's only going to be like, what, maybe 10... Not even 10 years, because what, isn't Luke like 18 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, maybe even younger. So yeah, maybe, I think it's just barely, he's like 8 right now. I think it's just barely going to be 10 years.
They keep saying 10 years.
What do you mean?
That it's been 10 years from when it's taking place.
But this movie takes place 30 years. Wait, no, it couldn't. No, it has to take place 18 years after Revenge of the Sith. That's crazy, man.
Obi-Wan takes place 10 years. They keep saying 10 years.
It's crazy, man.
And then Kay is saying 17. Luke is 17, so 7 years. That's gonna be a rough 7 years.
Damn, bro, what is he gonna see in that time, dude?
All that sun out there in Tatooine, that's what it is.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah. There's barely any shade and all that, you know.
He's white. It's not his fault, you know.
True. Yeah.
There's these people that the sun just attacks them. You know?
And there's 2 suns, isn't there not?
Oh yeah, there's 2 suns.
Yeah.
That is a bitch.
Yeah, so you can see how bad damaging the sun rays can do to your skin.
Yeah, that's what Star Wars is all about.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And you know, also the dark side has no dental plan. Don't forget that. Think about all the dark side's teeth.
Damn.
It's not good, man.
That's crazy. All right. Anything else we want to say about this last 2 episodes?
I think that's it, man.
Think we're good on that?
I think we're good.
Oh, wrong screen. Oh, and then we got the let's go back in spoilers. I can't even say his name, but we got the little appearance from Homeboy. Oh my god, we're a spoiler. We got to see the dude from Taken.
Oh fuck, I can't believe we forgot about that. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Liam Neeson made it.
What the heck was that? Was that the back door or what? Anyways, we got to see him.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
That's how you say it, right?
Yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn. I was like, damn, that was dope. That was a cool appearance. I mean, we've been waiting for that forever. And like I said, I've always been here. He's like, you just weren't ready to see me. Like, you're like, come on, let's go. I was like, damn, that's tight. That was pretty cool. You know, waited for that for a long time. Cool appearance. And
what did he tell him at the end?
That's what he said. What I just told you. He's like,
he just said that.
You weren't ready to see me yet, you know?
Oh yeah. So okay. I had questions about that. I was gonna ask. Oh, so we know Obi-Wan learned how to fucking turn himself into a Force ghost, right? Mm-hmm. So you think this is when he learned it?
Well, yeah, Qui-Gon probably taught him how to do that.
As a Force ghost himself?
Yeah, that way when he died, he was ready to become one and shit.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how fucking Vader learned that ability. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Maybe Luke taught it to him at the,
right as he was dying there. Like, I don't even think Luke knew that.
Real quick,
shit.
you gotta know this real quick.
There's one thing I want to tell you about.
I don't know.
It's like practice. Like, yeah. So anyway,
that's a good question though. All right,
Unfocused.
Unfocused. Yeah, okay, we got that out of the way.
So
wrong button again.
Ready to jump in some news?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the news.
Let's do it.
The news.
Yeah.
The news.
What? Let's get it. Crap.
All right. I guess I'll start it off since T walked out. Where's my mouse? So we got a bunch of news came out for the Switch. We got like a direct the other day. It was a bunch of like third-party stuff though, so no Nintendo drops in this Nintendo Direct. It was all like other companies, and one of them was Capcom, and they're showing off something coming to the Switch pretty soon. 2 volumes in 2013. I think what the heck? This is not old news, is it? Oh, fuck. Did I pull out some bad news? No, I didn't. Coming in 2023, we're gonna get the Mega Man Battle Network Switch Volume 1 game list. There's a Volume 1 and a Volume 2, I guess, coming out.
Man, Battle Network. Ooh.
Yeah. No.
It's all right.
Never played Battle Network, but
Good.
apparently it's a legacy collection coming soon to the Nintendo Switch. That's what, a lot of games. 10 games. Yeah. Is that what I said in the beginning? I did say that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, look out for that coming out next year if you're a Battle Network fan. I never played it. I'm not sure if it's good or not, but that's coming out soon.
I played a little bit of it. It's a really weird version of Mega Man. Very internet based. They're just trying to be like futuristic and shit. It was weird, but whatever.
All right. Mega Man.
Mega Man. All right. During Nintendo Direct, they also released something that might be to the bane of my existence. New Dragon Quest game.
Heck yeah.
No, I hate it. Dragon Quest Treasures comes out December 9th from Nintendo Direct as one of their releases.
Oh, yeah.
A new RPG battle game. If anyone knows anything about Hunter x Hunter or what I like in general, they'll know I'm very terrified of this game coming out because we just started getting Hunter x Hunter chapters again. Or we're about to soon, and December 9th is not that long away. So I feel like we could see a hiatus coming right around the end of November or right at the beginning of December because this fucking game is coming out because Togashi always has to play the Dragon Quest games. I'm fucking not excited. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah.
We'll see. Other news real quick. There was a release of an announcement of a new Pokemon what is it? A mobile game called Pokemon Masters EX.
Oh, Master EX has been out.
Oh, I guess it's an update for it.
An update? Okay.
Yeah, they're going to update with new stuff. And there's a new promo for the update. And guess what? A slightly aged up Ash Ketchum is there.
Red.
People are happy.
It's not Ash, it's red.
I think they confirmed it was Ash.
No way.
I think they confirmed it was Ash Ketchum this time. You should look at it. Yeah, everyone's pretty hyped, and they're talking about, oh, shit, Ash is back in the game.
Ash?
Yeah, you should look into it. I'm pretty sure people have said that.
Usually games never mention an Ash.
Exactly.
It's always red.
No, exactly. That's why everyone's tripping out. Because when, I guess it's been data mined, he's there as Ash.
That's crazy.
And actually, you can name him Ash in some of the red games.
Yeah, you can name him they gave you a bunch of choices. I think John's an option.
Yeah, but Ash is one of them,
Yeah, but Ash is one of them. And Gary is one for the blue one, too.
Yeah, he is.
Even though he's blue.
Right.
But yeah, I wonder. I got to look into that. But that's kind of crazy if that's actually Ash. But
yeah, like I said, they data mined and it's Ash. That's what they're saying. I don't know at what point he's supposed to be in his stuff, but that's what they got. Yeah, this was originally given through a leak and then confirmed at the Nintendo Direct thing, I believe. Let's see. I'll say it out loud, clear, once again, for the first time in all these 25 years, Ash Ketchum / Satoshi appears in the game not as an Easter egg, hint, letter, OT, or JPG, but as an actual character.
That's crazy.
So there you go. I'm telling you, he is Ash
and not
Ketchum.
as an OT. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, letter OT or JPG.
OT referring to original trainer. So when you have a Pokemon and you raise it and you're the first one that caught it, you're the OT. So if you transfer it to someone else, that next person will always see OT as your name.
Oh, you know why? I'm giving you the wrong picture. I guess I couldn't find the picture. This is just a regular Masters picture.
Oh, okay.
There's a picture where it's more clearly Ash, I guess.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So.
Yeah, because this looks more like a red to me and not so much an Ash.
Yeah, well, I was thinking it's aged up, but no, yeah, this isn't it.
We did get it. You know what's crazy? We have gotten Ash's Greninja as a Pokemon that you can get as a prize in like Sword and Shield or something like that. And OT says Ash, so that's the hint they're talking about there. Yeah, that's funny.
All right. So
Not
yeah,
as an OT.
That's it. Keep an eye out for this new game coming out. You'll finally get to play as Ash Ketchum.
You know what? I'm not sure if I downloaded the Masters EX, the Pokemon game. I've never played it though, because I don't know. It just
feels like too much of a mobile game.
I maybe that's what it is. I went through like a quick tutorial and I was like, no, I'm not feeling this. And I guess I must have gotten rid of it because I don't see it in my phone anymore.
You just got rid of it.
Unless that's it.
There you go.
That's totally Ash, yeah. He doesn't look older though. That's the actual
he looks regular
art they pulled out.
Look, yeah.
Oh, I'm downloading it now. No, don't download it. I'm just joking.
Clearly got rid of it for a reason, right?
But yeah, like I never actually went and tried it though. I don't know. It's a weird it's a different type of Pokemon game that I'm not used to playing. It's a type of game that exists for sure. Like I know the type of game it is. I don't know what the genre is, but it does exist. It's just not Pokemon as I'm used to it. That's what the Master EX is. It's not the traditional Pokemon you're used to.
Right. All right. You want me to do another one, or you got?
I guess to follow up with more Nintendo stuff, Persona.
Oh, they're doing more shit. New fighting game or the actual canon game?
Oh, no, I think it's it's a remake. So they're bringing back like and the posts I had, it does not exist anymore. But so I can't remember what they said exactly about it. But I think they're bringing back like numbers 3, 4, and 5 or something like that, or as a Switch title, as remakes to it, like a port. So that's coming. So if you haven't played it yet, go look out for that. I'm gonna look it up to make sure I was right on that. Persona Switch port.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 3 Portable are coming to the Switch. Yeah.
Okay.
October 21st. So coming soon. All 3 games will be in full HD. Include both English and Japanese voice acting, so all those haters out there can play with subtitles. But no, all 3 games will be sold separately. Okay, that sucks.
Ah, what a bitch. What a bitch. Really?
Yeah. Portal Companion Collection also coming out. It's already dropped, which has, I think it's both 1 and 2 for the game. So tonight you can play Portal 1 and 2 on the Switch, which should be cool if you don't have it already on everything else like I do.
All right.
Yeah, those are the highlights I've seen. They showed off some Sonic Frontiers, Minecraft Legends. Yeah, nothing else notable.
The Adult Swim Anime Studios projects that have been coming out in the past year or two, continuing to see more problems. If anyone knows, they've been developing an Uzumaki series, which is a famous manga by Junji Ito, a horror manga.
Featuring Naruto?
No, but you'll be sorely surprised if you're expecting Naruto for sure. Yeah, it's a horror manga about a town that's caught in this fucked up situation with spirals and how they're just encompassing the whole city. And yeah, it's a really trippy, crazy ass manga. And they've been trying to adapt it into an anime for like, I think 3 years. There's been a trailer out for 1.5 years and no fucking first episode. And everyone's like, what's going on? And we just got another bad set of news for it. It's going to be delayed even further. The only information we've been giving is that, quote unquote, in order to replicate the quality of the intricate designs and detailed line work of the manga. So, apparently they want to make it look better. Just that's it. They want to make it look better. Looks pretty good in the trailers to me, but yeah, apparently they want to do a little more. I guess I could see it like just being okay on this trailer, but just put it out, man. You guys are not looking good right now. Yeah, Adult Swim. For those who don't know, Adult Swim is set to make a series of original anime specifically, just made for them, with real Japanese studios and whatnot. So it's not like they're Americanizing it. It's really a Japanese studio. It's going to work with Adult Swim to put out anime. Mm-hmm. And yeah, first one is supposed to be Junji Ito's Uzumaki. Not working out so well. It'll debut in Toonami whenever it's out. It's going to be a 4-episode miniseries. Jeez, that's only 4 episodes. They can't get it out. Come on, guys.
Seriously. Better be long episodes then.
Right? Yeah. So I don't know if you want to look forward to that, but try to look forward to that. Should I do another one?
No, I got this one.
Go for it.
Set it up here. Sonic Origins. We're just talking about it and how I was playing it. So one of the head developers from Headcanon, who was behind Sonic Mania and all that, they're the ones that like made that game and everything. So they were kind of put behind this game, Sonic Origins, to readapt it and everything, so they can re-release the game, right? They as soon as the game was released, the one head dude came out saying this is frustrating. That's how he started his tweet, but pretty much talking about like how the game was kind of rushed when they were brought into it. They were there to like hurry up the process and everything. They wanted to go quickly, so they didn't get to really make it what they wanted it. Pretty much is what he was saying. They since they were trying to like remake it in some way, that introduced a lot of new bugs, and they weren't able to get rid of all the bugs out of the game. Which I know some people like in the reviews were saying that it felt weird and they felt like there was a lot of bugs. And so this guy came out saying like, yeah, there's bugs. They didn't let us finish them. They even made a version that was updated with a lot of the bugs squashed, but Sega didn't go ahead and put that as the main release. So the release you got wasn't even the release they worked on to squash all the bugs. So it's still buggy. And then they even went as far as saying that there's no word on whether or not they're going to be able to fix any remaining bugs either, because Sega hasn't said that they're going to allow any updates to this in the future and like that. So it may just be what we got. I don't know what these bugs are and how bad they are, so I can't say for sure what they are yet. But I did come across one weird bug that I've never seen before, and I played a lot of Sonic 3 back in the day. But what happened to me when I was playing, I was on Hydro City. I think this is the first act. I had a bubble shield. And if you have a bubble shield on, you can double bounce. Before I even talk about that, when you double jump as Sonic, you get this extra whoosh slash around you, right? So you have an extra hit as Sonic. So you can jump, and then you hit A again, and you have this extra slash that also hits a little bit further away from you too. And sometimes you're supposed to use that to kill certain enemies sometimes. And then bubble shield and any shield that you don't get that slash, you get an extra ability out of that shield. So with the flame shield, you just fireball yourself, right? With the bubble shield, you'll like bounce down and you get like an extra height in your jump. And then you have the electric shield, which not only magnetizes rings towards you, but you get a double jump out of that, so you can jump even higher. I had the bubble shield. I was going through this water level. This little fish robot caught me, and this little robot dude, when he catches you, he kind of nibbles at you, and as he like sticks to you and bites away at you, you lose rings. You lose one ring like every second when he's on you. To get rid of him, I'm pretty sure you got to double jump with the slash, or just do a double jump out of your shield, and you get rid of him. I could not jump. As I was running, he jumped on me with the bubble shield on, so I didn't lose the shield, right? And then I fell into the water, and then I was like, oh shit, this fucking fish thing's on me, eating away at my rings. I had 160 rings, right, on me. He's just nibbling away one by one, nibbling, and I couldn't jump. All I could do was walk around. I couldn't double jump to get rid of them or anything like that. I was like, what the fuck? Is this how this works? Like, no, I've never had this happen to me before. As a kid, when I replay Sonic 3 later,
you remember some shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like I remember some shit like that. That's never happened to me before. I couldn't get rid of them. And I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't walk anywhere. I can't jump off a cliff. I was like, how do I get rid of this bitch? And then, what did I do? It was so weird what happened. There was one enemy right next to me. Oh yeah, that was the crazy thing too. There was an enemy next to me he's like a little cannon. He just shoots, boom, 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 just shoots his little bullets, right? If you have the bubble shield, it bounces off you. So I couldn't even get shot by him to get rid of this shield to get me out of the animation. Yeah.
So you couldn't even get the glitch of damage so you can fade out of it.
Yeah, I couldn't do that either. I was like, what the fuck? So then I just walked into the enemy, and that like got me out of it. But then I lost all my rings, and that little fish dude was still on me. He nibbled at me one more time, and I died. Because I had 0 rings, I just got hit. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, is this one of these glitches they were talking about? Like, it affected the classic mode? It was I've never seen that before. That was weird. But I wonder if that's what they're talking about, shit like that. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, creators saying it was a rush job, and they're not happy with it from their end. They also don't think that they are going to be invited back to make any future remakes of Sonic games in the future.
Wonder why.
Just based off this, yeah.
That's messed up. You bring the original developers to hurry the process, though. Why don't you bring them to make sure it's quality? You know, that's fucked up.
Well, that's what they want. They wanted quality. They wanted to make it quality.
That's what I'm saying.
They weren't given that opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. It's messed up to even bring them back if you're not going to let them make it better. You just bring them back to rush it.
I wonder if it was a rush job because they're trying to build up that Sonic hype from the movies right now. Like, I wonder if that's a reason. Mm-hmm. Like, we can't wait too far after this last Sonic movie. We got to get this out, like, within months, you know?
That's probably 100%
so
the reason.
That could be the issue, too. I don't know. But hopefully they're allowed, maybe after seeing this and maybe seeing how the scores are kind of low because people felt like there was issues, maybe they'll let them do updates and fix those bugs they're talking about, because that would be cool. And maybe they can sneak in Michael Jackson music too. They're added if they really want to get on our good side. Just saying.
Yeah, man, that'd be great. All right, other news, real quick. So, I guess the great granddaughter of Walt Disney, She's trying to raise a revolt against the CEO, Bob Chapek.
Wow.
Yeah, mainly just to keep him from getting some bonus because he don't need no bonus. He's been laying off motherfuckers and like
Oh man.
Yeah, so he's trying to get a bonus and shit. She kind of raised a little bit of a revolt to stop that from happening.
Interesting.
And she did. But he also got renewed for 3 years today. So he's going to be around to 2026. If anyone knows, I'm not a big fan of this guy. He's the one who made Disney Genie. That's that thing where if you have enough money, you can get to the front of the line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit. But yeah, he is renewed till 2026. He did get them through the pandemic, which is surprising because they were in a pretty shitty spot after that.
Wasn't Bob Iger the one was like, he's my heir. He's the one going for it. Like, didn't he like hype him up and shit?
He did, but apparently they don't really get along that well after all that. But yeah, I mean, either way, he's still there.
All right, that sucks, but okay.
Mm-hmm. Other piece of news real quick. Okay, if anyone knows, the popular anime / manga has been taking the world by storm, Spy X Family.
Yes.
Yeah, well, guess what? They're really doing big time. They just partnered with Uniqlo.
Oh, no way.
So now there's a Uniqlo line for Spy X Family coming out. So take a look at it on their website. This begins, I believe, July 7th. So like a week from now, maybe a week or a week and a half from now.
This shirt says not elegant. That reminds me of Kitty Grade.
Oh, man, I know.
Lumiere Hotel.
I would watch that again.
Eclair, it's not elegant.
I would definitely watch that show again. That was a good show. I feel like the ending got kind of confusing, but
it kind of did, yes.
But everything up until the ending was like pretty dope. I remember I really liked it.
Yeah, I want to watch it again too, but I haven't got back into it. I started doing it, but I kind of just fell off.
It's just not as great as some of the other ones we watched, but I liked it though.
Yeah, I liked it. It's just not as amazing as everything else. I did name my car after Eclair though, and my server is named Lumiere.
Oh damn, they're lasting elements. That's dope. Did I ever show you Chrono Crusade? Did you ever watch that one?
No.
Kind of felt like you would have liked it, but I don't know. I didn't show it to you in the end.
But anyways, Spy X Family coming on up though.
Yeah, they got their Uniqlo line. Got some with everybody on, some little stylish ones. July 7th, you'll be able to get them here in the U.S. as well as Japan. So keep your eyes out for the Uniqlo Spy X Family line later this summer.
I hope people like this artwork because every time like Uniqlo will get some okay, this one looks all right. Every time they get some like cool like license, they're the images they use to lay is like not always the greatest.
I agree, man. They're like a coin flip. It's either dope or like whack.
Yeah,
I feel the same way. Like I didn't buy any of their
or just like almost dope. Like this will be dope if it was like bigger or maybe the angle was different. Like
or had a character on
it
or something like blah
blah.
blah.
That's the other thing. Sometimes they don't I'm referring to mostly the Nintendo stuff that came out a while back. Like I went looking at all of them. I was like, I don't know. Like I feel like
they're
I've
dope,
seen
but
better
they're a little
shit.
Yeah, they're dope, but they're a little underwhelming, right?
Yeah. Especially since like I see like a lot of like I follow the Yeti. They make a lot of like custom print. I think this is a Yeti shirt. Actually, thinking about it now.
That's dope.
I see better shit on their websites and like just fan created shit all the time, and an actual licensed store like couldn't get better artwork.
It's a damn shame, really.
I'm just saying. So, but the Spy X Family stuff looks pretty cool.
I like the one with the little girl on it, and I like the one with the dad on it.
Like I kind of like this one.
This one's okay. Yeah, it's not bad.
I've never seen the show though, so
I like that one with the dad in the back. Yeah, that one's pretty dope. And the one with the little girl, with the yellow, that's pretty cool too.
The pocket thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you guys are into this shit, let us know. I guess
check it out. AJ.
Splatoon. So what the fuck? How come none of my links are working? I gotta look for this shit. What was it display? I don't know. He's just telling me my link doesn't work. And because of that, I don't remember what the Splatoon thing. Oh yeah. What's her name? The announcer chicks from Splatoon 2. Yeah. Marie and no, not Marie and Callie. That's from the first one. Who's the new ones? It's Marine. Who's homegirl's name? The tiny white chick.
I'm gonna look them up for you.
But go on. Well, they're coming back for Splatoon 3.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I was hoping for some new characters or something like that, but
that's someone new or bringing back the old ones.
Yeah, maybe a mix. Maybe switch it out once in a while. That'd be cool. Give us Callie and Marie. That'd be cool.
Mix them up. That'd been cool if they had a little bit of both.
Marine and I forgot. Oh my god, it's bugging me that I can't remember. I just play that game so much, and I saw them every single time I turned the game on. I can't remember.
Rena Ito and Alice Peralta.
What?
Rena and Alice.
Who's that? Is that their like actual name or something?
Yes.
Oh, that's their voice actors. Pearl and Marina. It's Pearl. Pearl and Marina are coming back to Splatoon 3. I was hoping for new characters because it's always cool to change them out. But nah, it's not happening. Sorry.
I do like the look of these two, but I kind of want, like you said, to switch it up would have been nice.
Yeah, I do like their looks and everything for sure. But yeah, switching it up. Or mix it up between them two and the other two. That'd be cool too. And maybe switch them off. You know, maybe put Callie with.
That's what I was saying when I said mix it up.
And
I was hoping
Pearl with with Callie. That would be an interesting combination. No, that's scary.
Imagine they put the two aggressive ones and they
Yeah,
just
that's
fight all
what
the
I'm
time.
exactly.
That'd be fucking funny.
Or it's just fucking shit blows up because they're so hyped over everything.
All right. All right. My turn, right?
Yeah.
Other news. David Zaslav, the new owner of Warner Brothers, you know, because Discovery's taken over Warner Brothers. His just recently did an interview, and his main point in this interview was, how did Game of Thrones fall so low? Because, you know, people aren't that hyped about House of the Dragon, I guess, like as a mass compared to the old Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, you know, what I thought was impossible. He kind of wants them to go back and like redo the last few seasons, like maybe starting from 6 or 7, and just saying that was like a, you know, implying that maybe that was a bad vision or some other shit or a dream or whatever the fuck, you know. And basically it's saying like
multiverse.
They're gonna be trying. Yeah, they're trying to avoid that future, you know, that we saw in that. And I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. Like, that's interesting that he wants Game of Thrones to become alive again.
What did the final book ever come out?
No.
And what was that like? Okay,
We still ain't got it.
Still ain't got that
Even
book.
the next book isn't even the last one. The next book is called Winds of Winter.
See,
I believe the last one is called Summer or something like that.
Because they even said, like, you know, they got the ending from George R. R. Martin themselves, and that's what the ending should be, right? And
Yeah. Well, no, but they said that the ending might be similar when George R. R. Martin does it in the books, but he's like, it's definitely going to be totally different how they get there, and maybe even some of the people there won't be there, you know, or so it's not exactly that ending, but we are going to get something
so
like.
then what they should do then is wait for the books to be done and then do it, so then you have actual material and actual story. And
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a solid idea.
you know, hopefully that, you know, it's written well in the books and everything. I don't know.
It's George R. R. Martin, so I imagine it would be. He's just taking so fucking long.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, you think he's hanging out with Homeboy? He's doing Hunter x Hunter and stuff like that.
I feel like they're buddies, bro. They gotta be. They both like to kill people surprisingly all the time. I think they're buddies. Also, this follows up news we talked about last week that there will be a Jon Snow sequel series continuing after season 8. Maybe that'll be an alley-oop for this. You know, maybe he'll be able to like turn time back or like look at another world or something. And you know, I don't know, just an idea because we do know that Jon Snow show's coming. So
Yeah.
AJ.
It's my last piece of news.
Oh wait, let me do a couple more then. Okay, a new game that's gonna blow your mind. Actually, I sent you a new email. You should take a look at it. Square Enix, you know, the group that's basically behind Final Fantasy has created a new game, Harvestella. Have you heard about this, AJ?
I'm about to.
You're about to. This is going to be a game that's primarily about raising and farming.
Oh no.
However,
Who did Harvest Moon? Not them.
no, it's not those guys. These are the guys that make Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
So,
However, there's demons and people coming up to fuck up your farm.
yes.
No way.
Yes. And you have to fucking level up and be able to defend them on top of tending your crops and farming. So not only do you have to fight and defend, you have to take care of your fucking crops and make sure they don't die. And your biggest enemy, you can't fight. It's a 5th season called Quieta, the Season of Death. That's what you have to avoid and prepare for throughout the whole game, all the time,
wow.
so you can survive Quieta. Looks pretty fucking dope to me, and I'm like, this might be
nice.
everything you wanted. It's
I don't know.
Final Fantasy. It's an RPG with an RPG fighting leveling system, plenty of side quests, but the main point is farming and raising the village in your little area and shit.
You see, because I played
Look at-
Stardew Valley, I did all the farming shit, you know, to relax. Not to fucking defend
Quietus.
the earth.
I'm sorry,
Quietus.
Yeah, look, and that's when you can tell everything just looks super lame when Quietus is happening and your crops start dying, more monsters come out to fuck it up.
It sounds interesting because if you have a farm is static. It doesn't move. So, like, are all these battles? I hope I don't have to travel far to go defeat these enemies and shit. Because I got to go back to my farm and tend to it and shit.
Maybe sometimes you will. I'm sure there'll be like dire missions where sometimes you do have to like go out a little bit and try to come back to your shit.
To water them the next day.
Look at that shit. That shit's trying to fuck up your farm. That big ass thing that was firing that cannon.
I gotta go watch this trailer again and actually listen to the commentators.
Like hear what they say about
see
it.
what they hate.
Yeah, but
Estella
and
coming out later this year.
I really think this
Coming out on Steam.
As soon as I heard about this and saw a little bit about it, like, oh my god, AJ's gonna fucking die. This is like so up his alley. But I guess we'll just see what you think when it actually comes out. I was like, that's actually like the idea of the whole thing. It's like what I wanted Harvest Moon to be when I was a kid, I think. You know?
I'm not trying to have fucking drama while I'm trying to farm, dude.
You need it, man. Keeps it interesting.
That's
because you eventually got bored of Stardew Valley. I don't think you'll ever get bored of this.
It's not that I got bored of Stardew Valley. It's that I completed the main objective of the game.
Oh yeah, well this looks like it's gonna be a lot harder to do that.
Yeah.
But also, it also have a very Final Fantasy magic system when it comes to farming and raising. So there'll be a lot of crazy magic things you can do to like make your farm grow a certain way, or like protect it with spells and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of elements that can keep this fun. Other thing I want to mention real quick is actually a rumor, but you know what? It's not getting shot down, and it's been brought up so close to Comic-Con that I think it might be true. That Mary Elizabeth Winstead is now in the MCU. She's now in Marvel. We don't know what project or what they're talking about. Giant Robot has brought this out, which sometimes they're not right, but usually they're pretty on it with Giant Robot. It's
and
been
who is she?
This is Ramona Flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, she's joining the MCU supposedly. At what role? At what movie? We don't know. But like I said, Comic-Con is not far away, and they just announced that Marvel will be attending Comic-Con for the first time in maybe 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
Right? So I kind of feel like this kind of reflects what happened a few years ago, and like we started getting leaks like a few months before D23, and guess what? Some of those leaks were fucking true. Oscar Isaacs, Milani Tatiana, the chick that's She-Hulk now, Maslany Tatiana. Yeah. Both of those leaks came out right like months before D23, and people were like, "That's not real. It's not official." And
right.
Turned out here we are. They're both about it. We already got Moon Knight, and we're about to get She-Hulk now. So I think this might be true, man. Characters could be people have been talking about. Anyone from Abigail Brand is in the leader of S.W.O.R.D. She famously has green hair, which this chick loves dyeing her hair. So it could be her.
Right.
Or Spider-Woman. She would make a great Spider-Woman. And like I said, I've been waiting to hear a movie where she's like, "I'm Spider-Woman, no relation."
Yeah.
I want to hear it, man. I want to hear that. But all right, I only got a couple pieces left, so AJ, go for it.
Actually, one that you just reminded me of that we got sent today from I think Steven sent us was Howard Stern talking about a Dr.Doom project.
Yeah, man.
Did you watch that video?
I didn't watch it,
No?
but I read a lot about it, and I heard some things.
It's
apparently
crazy.
He kept talking with the mic off, right? With the mic on. Right?
The mic was on, so like usually when you do a radio show and you go to commercial breaks, the host and everything, you don't hear them talking. The mics are off, and then you hear the ads play and everything, right?
Yeah.
That was going off, but their mics were still hot. The mics were still on. And so you heard Howard Stern talking to whoever guys were there about something. And you really got to listen through the ads to hear what he's saying. But at one point he mentions, like a phone call with Kevin Feige or something. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on that new Doom project. You didn't hear about that?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm doing that." He's like, "Yeah, I called Robert Downey Jr. To get some details about my acting, what should I do, how should I play, getting information, what do you call it, suggestions from him and all that." He name dropped those two. I think John Favreau came up too from the other guys, like, "Oh, should I complete that meeting with this person?" It was crazy. I was trying to make through, but that's the main things I did hear through the whole conversation. I was like, "Holy shit!" So
yeah, apparently
what he's gonna do in Dr.Doom, I don't know.
I'm assuming he's playing himself.
You think so? Yeah, probably.
Imagine if Dr. Doom wanted to get on the Howard Stern show to talk about who he is.
Yeah.
Because the one thing Dr. Doom is, he really doesn't want people to think he's a bad guy, even though he is. He's not even 100% a bad guy. He wants to save the world. He wants to protect everyone. Mm-hmm. He's just kind of selfish and an asshole about it. So he's a villain, kind of. He doesn't care who dies to make his goals happen. So but imagine I could see him, just his character. I'm gonna go on Howard Stern so people can understand what kind of a guy I am. I'm not that bad of a guy. Beneath this armor, Imagine him saying some shit like that.
Luke Cage did have Sway as a thing, right?
And
the whole
Method
Sway in the
Man.
morning. Yeah, and yeah, Method Man was on the wasn't like Method on the show with Sway in the Morning and.
Oh, is that what it
I think
was?
that's what it
Okay.
was, yeah. And then they're talking about him, yeah. And I think Heather B was there too and shit. I haven't listened to Sway in the Morning in forever, but like just seeing them there, I was like, oh shit, Sway in the Morning, like it's like actually them. That's crazy. So maybe that might be like another cameo type of thing where they're talking about Dr. Doom or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that.
I never listened to Howard Stern. What kind of shit did he talk about? Like, you think he would talk about like, oh my god, did you hear about this wormhole that's happening and these people on the rocket ships going up there?
He likes to take famous people and just talk with them about all kinds of shit, like
You think
raunchy
interview?
things, chaotic things, like world things. He will talk to them about their movie
like
shit here and there.
conspiracy stuff.
Yeah, he likes to talk about weird shit like that. Yeah.
So maybe it could be some shit like around that. I don't know. But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, so Dr. Doom.
Ask real personal questions too, says Kay.
Yeah, imagine him asking Dr. Doom some personal questions and he like vaporizes him or some shit.
Fuck.
Like I could see that shit happening too. All right. I'll give another piece of news then real quick.
Yeah.
So, have you ever heard of SG5?
No.
So these days Korea has been like dominating the boy and girl band.
Yeah, the music
band world, the music world.
pop music scene, yeah.
Yeah, but SG5 is making a huge comeback for Japan.
For Japan.
Yeah, this is a pop group out of Japan.
Perfect timing after BTS announces like their sort of retirement. They're gonna split up and do their own solo projects and stuff like that, right?
It's their moment, bro.
Yeah.
It's their moment. So, let me tell you, they said they are
Ichiban.
beyond Ichiban, bro.
Shit.
Beyond number one,
How
bro.
do you go beyond Ichiban?
They consider themselves to be the biggest girl group in the universe, and they're here to save the planet.
Universe.
And
And they're
they're
gonna save this planet?
Yeah, so you know why?
Damn.
Because they're based off of the Sailor Scouts.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, I see that here now.
And they even have like a transformation moment at their shows.
Oh, they listen to our podcast about the ice skating shit.
Oh shit, they heard us. Nice. Yeah, SG5 is based off of Sailor Moon, or AKA Pretty Guardian if you're from Japan.
So is SG like maybe Sailor Guardians or something like that?
SG. Oh, I'll tell you what. I actually do know what it is. I forgot what it stood for, but I looked it up. Hold on. Oh, I should have wrote it down because
Is there a video of them transforming?
I think there is, but damn it. Sailor Guardians 5.
Sailor Guardian. Ah, wait, isn't that what I said? That's cool.
Yeah.
So what do they do? Like metal or?
Pop.
That's good.
You know, if you could bring up a video so maybe we could see after the podcast, that'd be cool because I haven't seen that transformation video yet. But yeah, they are a thing. They're starting to get pretty big. They're co-managed by LDH, the Japan company, pretty big. So yeah, they're doing it, man. You know, if this becomes as big as BTS and like some of these Korean or AK-48, you know, AKB-48 or whatever, like they could do spin-off groups and like have, you know, the fucking Queen Beryl, you know, like fucking the Tuxedo Mask soloist, you know, and all kinds of shit. You
Damn.
know, shit could get real.
One of the BTS dudes is Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, man, this is fucking crazy. J-pop is evolving again. Again, 5-member group. Sayaka, Ruri, Miyu, Kaede, and I guess what's the leader's name? Rui. Yeah. Yeah, Ruri. There you go.
Or is it Miyavi?
Miyavi is a guy.
Oh, okay. I saw that name here.
Uh-huh.
It was all caps, so I figured that was somebody.
Yeah. But yeah. So
that's
keep an eye out for this group.
I don't know what that is. Cool. That sounds dope. All right. My last piece of news is about Avatar: The Last Airbender. You ever heard of that show?
No. What is that?
It's I don't know if you like it. It's about kids doing magic, throwing rocks at each other in the water. You got this guy. He looks like Todoroki from My Hero Academia. He has a scar, you know, on his eye.
Shut up, fool.
So apparently there is an interview. I think freaking the creators, Mike and Brian, have like a podcast, or were on a podcast or some shit like that.
They do have a podcast, yeah.
Yeah, I need to listen to that shit, see what they're talking about.
Dude, there's a lot of really good Avatar podcasts. Remember the one I told you about with Zuko and Korra?
Oh yeah,
where they go through every episode and
yeah,
shit?
but they're not making, you know. But yeah, I kind of want to go back and listen to them too. I still need to go and read my comics, because the actress Jessie Flowers, she was doing like almost like a podcast, like a video on YouTube where they read through one of the comics. And since she's the voice of Toph, she was doing Toph's parts, you know, to the comics and everything. It's like a read along. So I want to go catch up to that.
That's pretty dope.
Comic and go and watch that video and read along with it. But anyways, Mike and Brian were talking about the movies that were announced that we talked about last week, the 3 movies, and they were saying that they're actually not going to be based off what exists already. These are going to be brand new shit. So we're not going to get a Kyoshi. They're not going to readapt the book that already exists into a movie. They're not
so they're finally getting clear about that now. So they're going to be different material.
They're going to be different materials. It's brand new shit.
Okay,
so
that's
like
cool.
the Kyoshi, the Zuko movie, the Korra movie, that they're not going to be the stories we already know.
That's how it should be. I'm glad they didn't cop out. That's cool.
I'm wondering, but I'm kind of afraid now. Like, does that mean if it's not based off that, are they going to retell it differently and have it be
they said this
not canon?
No, they said originally when they announced these like a couple years ago that these would be continuing stories from the series that we liked. Like that there would be sequel stories about Aang, sequel stories about Korra, and even prequel stories to fill in gaps and shit like that. Like that's the projects they were making. So that's kind of what this sounds like it's going to be.
Because the other thing I'm worried about too is because I've also heard once that the comics are not necessarily canon.
That's true. Like the Shadow one.
Yeah, that just all the comic series, all the way from freaking.
I heard it only applies to the first like 2 or 3. Like
really?
Yeah, I heard it doesn't apply to all of them because the guys are more involved in some of the newer ones. You know.
Because the first one is like the one where we find out what happened with Zuko's mom and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the main big one, honestly. All the other ones are mostly side stories and just seeing like remnants of what Korra becomes.
Yeah, like bending shadows, or you know that one, that shadow one.
They're smoking shadow. That's one.
Yeah,
and then that one's with Azula. Azula comes back, and they're I forgot who they're looking for.
No, there's one from before that. I think we're missing one that you weren't following, and from prior, like really old. Hold on.
I can go get all my comics right now.
No, I think it was from prior to you collecting, because there was Avatar ones before, but I think they were clear about them not being canon, so maybe people weren't collecting them like that. Hold on. They even introduced something that turned out to the creator said that's not a thing. I think it was called shadow bending.
Oh, like a type of bending? Okay, I haven't seen that come up.
Yeah, I think it's in a book before the set that you're reading. Do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't Dark Horse?
Because everything I'm reading is from Dark Horse. They have, I try to bring up a list here. Oh yeah, The Promise, The Search, The Rift, Smoke and Shadow, North and South, Turf Wars, Imbalance, and Ruins of the Empire. Ruins of the Empire is Korra. Oh shit, I don't think they've done move Korra in a while. I haven't caught up with that. But yeah, so those are some of the stories that I've seen, which I've read all except for, Turf Wars is also Korra. I haven't read Imbalance yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one I haven't read yet, because I think I need to finish. I think I started Imbalance actually. I haven't finished it yet.
Okay, but yeah, I don't know if these ones are the ones not considered canon, because these ones are. Didn't the guys like have a hand in these?
Not
all of them, right?
Not completely. Like the writers and for these novels have talked to them about things sometimes to get their opinions and be like, hey, like, is this gonna work out? Should we do it like this? And they'll put their input, and that's it. They're not actually writing the stories or anything like that.
Okay.
But they're mostly, like, asked about certain things.
Right. I see. Okay.
So they're not. So that's why I'm kind of worried. Like, I hope they don't retcon or like kind of kick it out of canon.
Right.
For what we know already. So that's the only thing that I'm really worried about with what they're saying here. Mike says, I think the thing we're not doing now, not saying this couldn't happen someday, is like we're not adapting the graphic novels into a movie or TV show. We're not adapting a young adult novels into movies or TV shows. Again, that could happen in the future. And then Brian says, but we are feeding off of them.
Okay.
So the fact that he said, but we're feeding off of them makes me sound like they're
canon, sounds like. Or maybe it's like Star Wars, how they like use things from the book elements, but they don't say all that's canon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it's like the books are not canon in Star Wars, but they're taking material from it to build new stories, right?
Right.
That's what I'm hoping they're not going to do here. Is
you're hoping they're not going to?
Yeah, like, okay, let's take pieces of like the Kyoshi movie or the book and everything, and then make a brand new thing about it with those little bits of elements. And now the book doesn't matter because we already took the good parts from it and made our own shit. Like that's what I'm hoping they won't do.
Right.
But we'll see. I don't know. Because I don't want to have all those comics I read gone to waste. I don't like to read already. And you already made me read like freaking 20 different books.
I think this is what I'm talking about. Avatar: The Lost Adventures. This is what I was talking about.
There is
this from back in 2011 or something like that.
There's a Dark Horse thing that's like Lost something.
That's this Lost Adventures,
Is
right?
it Lost Adventures? Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, this is what I had heard wasn't canon.
Okay.
Because they introduced some shit, like I said, called shadow bending, like, and a whole bunch of shit that never comes up again. You know what I mean? Like, and but okay, I'll have to look more into it. But.
Yeah, I seen that around, but I haven't gone and read it or bought it yet, so I have no clue what's in that.
And see, and even this is the second. There's another one before that, and that's the other one. I'm thinking, like I said, that they're not quite part of the ones that you did. Yeah, because these are before the promise. That's before the promise and shit.
Mm. Yeah, that one I seen that one around and haven't gotten that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's like and this that's the promise, right?
I don't know what that one is. That doesn't look like, unless they put a different cover.
Oh yeah. So this is one of the other ones. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Oh, it's a free comic book day one.
Yeah.
Which you can never be too sure with those.
Yeah, you can never. No, never. But all right. Well, that was the episode. Unfocused. AJ, what you got planned for your week?
Oh shit, we're done. Okay.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
gonna start watching.
Oh wait, no, you're right. We're not done.
No, we're not.
I mean, I guess this isn't technically news, but so apparently it might have been leaked that how we talked about there's gonna be that Thunderbolts movie, like Dark Avengers or whatever.
Mm-mm.
Apparently, it got leaked that Taskmaster is definitely gonna be in it.
And are they gonna redo Taskmaster to what
same chick we saw before, but
like real Taskmaster?
I'm guessing that they're gonna change her up and make her more like the comic book version.
Okay,
but
that'd be cool.
I don't know that for sure, so I can't say. But yes, somebody who usually does leak a lot of Marvel stuff said that she will return as Taskmaster, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, wow, that's a surprise. But yeah, that's my last thing. It's a rumor, not news completely. It's just it might be a leak.
So I have that button.
Surprise.
I heard a rumor.
There it is.
Did
I
you
found it?
Did you watch any more of that, by the way? Did you watch any of that
I
at
heard
all?
a rumor.
Yeah.
That was my Unfocused week. To start watching Umbrella Academy.
Oh, that's what you will do. Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to. What
Yeah,
else?
I haven't watched any yet, but I did come across like a recap video that someone put together to remind me of fucking everything. Because Umbrella Academy a couple of years ago now, I was like, fuck, what was going on? And I just watched this recap, like, oh yeah, oh shit, I forgot about that. Like, I was like, okay, I kind of got my little recap. And I think Netflix has their own recap too that I'll go ahead and watch that again to fill out any other blanks maybe.
I'll definitely say the Netflix recap is good too.
All right.
I don't know if it's as good as the one you saw, but
Yeah, the one I saw was like a 15-20 minute video.
oh, the Netflix one's like 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, this one was like long, and it went through like detailed shit for season 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, this kind of just everything's kind of broad strokes. Like they cap season 1, and then they cap season 2, and then they definitely show you a lot of shit. A lot of the moments with Reginald, like the old man,
Yeah. All right, that's cool. But yeah, so I watched that. So we'll watch the Umbrella Academy pretty soon. I'll probably start it tomorrow maybe because I get out of work early tomorrow, so that should give me some time. And then maybe play some more Soul and some more Tekken since I'll be entering for those 2 games at EVO in 5 weeks. Also, play some Sonic the Hedgehog finally too. The new Origins collection. I'll try to stream it. Got that new Capcom fighting game collection. There's another new game that's coming out or has come out that I also want to get. I might go pick. Oh yeah, I still want to get Nickelodeon All Stars, bro. I think that's the game I was thinking about getting because they
get it.
voice acting now.
I'll play with you. Get it.
And then some more Digimon. Oh, I get out of work early tomorrow. I might hit up the tournament tomorrow for My Hero Academia. It's on Thursdays, so I might go do that.
Plus Ultra.
It is going to be Plus Ultra. I did also order a card because one cool thing about Universe is you save the wrappers from the packs you buy, the booster packs, and you can turn them in for points. So I bought in a couple boxes, so I have a lot of fucking wrappers, and I already sent some in, and I got points for it, and you can send those points in for actual promo cards and all that. So I already purchased one promo card with my points, so hopefully I get that pretty soon. I think that's basically it. Hopefully maybe read my avatar, because I keep forgetting that I have it there. What you got?
For me, The Boys. I think the last episode's gonna come out soon. That's been really good. So watch more of that. I didn't talk about that in my Unfocused week, but yeah, I do like that. What else? More KOF for sure. Get some Digimon matches in. Hopefully play a tournament or so till before the next episode happens. And
Sundays and Mondays are, I know for sure, a tournament's happening.
you know what? I'm off this coming Sunday and this coming Monday. The next 2 days in a row, I'm off.
Okay, yeah, there's a tournament. King Fandom does their tournaments on Sundays at like 5 or 6, whatever. And then
But we're supposed to have the fights at our house. So let's do Monday then.
And then Monday, I don't know if I can do Mondays though, because Mondays, like, my schedule's random like that, so I'm not sure if I'll be out early enough for the Monday tournament. But that's at Fire and Dice.
Damn.
At Woodland Hills. And then the other spot I went to called Game Ogre, way out in Agora, a little bit past Agora, considered more like Westlake or maybe Oak Park. Anyways, whatever up there, they announced another tournament. That's where I went to on Sunday. They announced one for the later in the month, but in about a month they announced another one. So I'm not sure if I'll go to that, but it's also on a Sunday, and that one happened at 1:00. So they may do another one around that time on a Sunday.
Right.
I think there's one that happens on Wednesdays over that one in Sherman Oaks over there.
Oh, the one I was telling you about?
Paper Heroes on
yeah,
Burbank.
Paper Heroes, yeah.
Yeah. So I think they do ones on Wednesdays, I think. Yeah, let's see. Digimon. Oops, wrong button. Digimon. Because I know this guy just announced it earlier today. I was like, cool. But I don't see that announcement. Anyways, is this it? Saying yes. Sunday, July 17th.
Okay, July 17th.
Probably at 1:00. You know what I could have done on Sunday? After that tournament, I could have gone to King Fandom and hit at the second tournament.
Damn, that would have been beast mode. You should, man. That's how you get good, you know?
Right?
Just nonstop playing.
Maybe I should just do that. Maybe next time on that 17th to do that.
You know how else you get good and win? Not telling people how to beat you. That'll do it too. You should give it a shot next time.
I gotta be a bitch.
You know.
Maybe I should tell them how not to win. Maybe I should practice doing that. It's like, hey, rather than doing that DNA,
playing like that 12 cost Digimon?
Instead of doing a DNA Digivolve, just on play him.
There you go.
Don't even do the free DNA Digivolve shit.
Just
like,
tell
why are you
him,
gonna
bro.
waste your time and get a turn to attack? Like, fuck that. Trust me, play it is gonna benefit you later on, because now you have more bodies in the field, right?
Just tell him, bro.
Now you can attack me 3 times next turn, just except for the one you just would have had right now.
That's funny. And
Even though he unsuspends himself.
Right. All right. Unfocused, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/collision28 every
Wednesday.
Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe!